Well, the Christmas music is playing in the shops. Christmas is definitely coming. I don't know about you, I feel like I'm already too busy to have Christmas enter into my life in any way, really. You're probably busy as well, possibly with essays, maybe with research proposals, or possibly recording lectures, or getting ready for Christmas. And now, with the added stress of coronavirus restrictions and other complications, and now we have to prepare the perfect digital, or is it possibly in person, we don't know, uncertain Christmas. Have to prepare for that as well. Try and make it feel like peace and joy. Well, my name's John Thompson, I'm a Baptist minister, and I'm part of the chaplaincy team. And I wonder if we can find a way of introducing the peace of Christmas into our lives now, as we prepare for Christmas, to have that peace in our hearts. And of course, I'm going to say that Christmas is a good thing. I'm a Christian minister. Of course, I'm going to promote Christmas. Oh, and to be fair, Christmas does pull us together, pulls people together of all faiths and none. It just seems that we are softened towards one another. We give one another cards, we give one another gifts and presents, we gather together for parties, and families play board games. But there is an uglier side to Christmas as well in the build-up, isn't there? Everyone's suddenly too busy for the people who are around them, can't tolerate interruptions, and maybe they pass one another without caring so much in the street, maybe knock into one another. People start driving more aggressively as well. It's often not even intentional, I don't think, it just creeps up on us. So how do we choose and intentionally create a peaceful Christmas around us? How do we actively promote a Christmas of goodwill and love? As a Christian, it's my prayer that God helps me to do that. So can looking at the life of Jesus Christ help me? Was Jesus Christ peaceful? He is arguably the originator of Christmas. Do we see a peace in his life that we might be able to learn from? Actually, yes. Jesus' life was serenely peaceful. And he managed to fit more into 3 years of ministry, more acts of significant kindness and blessing into those 3 years than most of us could fit into an entire lifetime. And in all of this, he still had time for the people who were around him, even people who interrupted him. He knew the art of being present in the moment. One time he was interrupted by children, and his disciples started to shoo them away. But Jesus said, "Let the little children come to me." Another time he was preaching, and right there and then, a paralytic man was lowered down on a mat by ropes held by his friends, right at the feet of Jesus. Jesus stopped and met the man's needs, but wove him into a story that would guarantee his place for the whole of the rest of history. And then there was another time when Jesus was being hurried across the town to the house of a significant man in the community whose daughter was ill. She was dying. Again, Jesus was interrupted by a woman this time, but Jesus knew that this woman needed him at that moment. And he stopped and he gave the woman dignity and healed her. He trusted the future into his heavenly Father's hands. So let's make time for others this Christmas. Make time to care for others in the lead up to Christmas. Be part of bringing peace on earth today and goodwill to all. And don't forget to look after yourself too. Jesus often took his disciples away from the hustle and bustle to spend time with them, encouraging them and building them up. And Jesus himself also took himself away just to spend time with his heavenly Father. He was blessed to be a blessing. We should be too. So if we're going to start Christmas early, let's start as we mean to finish. Let's pace ourselves for the duration. Let's be super spreaders of comfort and joy and peace to all. And as you seek to follow the example of Jesus Christ this Christmas, it's my prayer that you would know a peace that passes all understanding.